Hello, this is Dr. Lee, and now we will discuss the endocrine system. This is MBC 102, Unit 4 lecture. The objectives of the system are to identify the organs and other structures of the endocrine system, define and spell the word parts, build and analyze medical terms with word parts, define, pronounce, and spell the disease and disorder, diagnostic, surgical, and complementary terms, interpret the meanings of the abbreviations, read medical documents, and interpret medical terminology contained in them. The functions of the endocrine system is to regulate the body activities through the use of chemical messengers called hormones, which when released into the bloodstream influence metabolic activities, growth, and development. So here's a good graphic showing the glands of the endocrine system. You have the pineal gland and the pituitary gland, which are in the brain. You have the thyroid gland that's right there by your trachea. You have your thymus further down. You have your adrenal and pancreas that are close to the kidneys. Then you have the uterus and the ovaries. These are female glands that produce hormones, and you have the testes in the male. The pituitary gland is approximately the size of a pea, and it's located at the base of the brain and is divided into two lobes. You have the anterior lobe, which produces hormones. You have the growth hormone, or GH, and the adrenocorticotropic hormone, or ACTH. Now, further down, you have the thyroid, which is a stimulating hormone, has TSH. You have the gonadotropic follicle stimulating hormone, FSH, and the luteinizing hormone, or LH. And you have the prolactin or lactogenic hormone, PRI. Now, the anterior lobe also produces hormones, and the antidiuretic hormone is called ADH, or oxytocin. Hypothalamus is located near the pituitary gland in the brain, and it secretes or releases hormones that function to stimulate or release the pituitary gland hormones. You have the islets of Langerhans. These are clusters of endocrine tissue found throughout the pancreas, and it produces hormones. And you have the insulin and glucagon. So here you have a good graph of the adrenal gland that are located near the kidneys. You have the fibrous tissue, or the Gerota's fascia. You have the fatty layer surrounding the kidney. And then you have the renal pelvis and the ureter. Now, Cushing's syndrome is a disease that is caused by excessive cortisol levels in the body. And Cushing's syndrome causes weight gain, causes depression, headaches, a very fatty or moon face. Usually you have like a buffalo hump near the shoulders. You have weakness of muscles and bones, increased risk of fractures in your bones. Your skin has a lot of thinning or acne. In females, you might have irregular or absent menstrual periods. In males, erectile dysfunction. A goiter is caused when there is a increase or inflammatory thyroid glands. Okay, and this concludes this presentation.